I'm stretching my liberalism already. Don't push it too far. And my girl, where's she at? Veronica! Actually, it's Veronica teaching the class. I'm a puppet. I don't know that. See, I'm laughing because that was really Veronica. Is the one that's doing this whole thing up here. Is that beyond your conception of what could be true? See, that's what you got to keep on doing. You got to always keep throwing stuff at yourself that's beyond your ability to believe it. So you keep on growing. So I need to say a lot of stuff that sounds crazy in order for us to grow. That's why I'm looking so forward to my advanced mind training. I'm doing this Saturday. It's the first one that I've done specifically for people who've done the workbook or read the teacher's manual or did a lot of the text. Because there's some things I want to talk about that are going to stretch your ability to believe. As open-minded as you think you are. I'm a testing. Advanced students. Yeah. It's time for your doctorate exam.
You play doctor again?
Yeah.
Make sure you wear a glove.
All right. I will make sure I wear a glove, okay? Somebody gave me some advice. Said, make sure you wear a glove if you're going to do a doctorate on me. So every time you cherish your personal interests, you actually have no goals at all.
Wow.
Whenever it's all about your personal interest, you really don't know it, but you don't really have a real goal. Because your goal generally is only focused on something that will perish, will not last, and is temporary. So to focus on something that is temporary and perishes and will not last is to focus on nothing. Because if it ends, it never existed. What's eternal doesn't stop and start. You just have, we're going to have the whole reincarnational issue right now. From the Course in Miracles perspective that you don't have to believe. Let's be clear. I feel free to say stuff to you all because you don't have to believe any of it. Okay? I'm not trying to convince you anything. I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm just trying to remember the truth for myself. And hopefully what I say will help other people remember. I'm not here to prove anything. I'm just here to give you love. And since it's different from the way we're used to learning, you may think you don't feel no love from me at all. But what you're not feeling is fear, and that's what you've been calling love. So since you're not feeling it from me, you might say you don't feel me at all. Because somebody who's on a level of vibration that you are not, their feeling is real, but you don't feel it. So you think it don't exist because it's beyond your capacity to feel. But there are people who can feel more than you can feel. But that's really you feeling more than you can feel right now in this body. So you temporarily give it to the other parts of yourself to have that feeling for you until you get to the point you can have it yourself. So then you are surrounded by people who give you more love than you think you deserve, but they just have the love in storage that you are going to eventually give to yourself, keeping it there for you until you're ready to have it. I'm so bad at recording now. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I think as long as I say it cool, I'll be all right. What the hell am I saying to these people? Okay. It must be true, though, because they're listening. They're smiling. So, evidently, I'm communicating.
It's just Veronica.
Just define what agape love is.
That's right.
Just define.
That's right. Agape love. That's the only kind I want. I am over our love. I don't want no more. Please don't give me none of your love. I don't want it. I want God's love through you. I don't need this personal love that's all based on Earl acting a certain kind of way, or you're not going to love him anymore and get mad at him and don't want to come to his class no more, and just don't even want to see him in King Super. When King Super, get my eggs up. Oh, there comes Earl. Let's get out of here. And then Earl's going, thank God. What? Somebody that was afraid of me went away. Thank God. Somebody that didn't see me correctly, didn't want to be around me. Thank God. The person that don't like me is not coming to my class. Mwah! You never feel sorry because something that don't love you leave. That's the old thought system based on separation. In the thought system based on oneness, you don't have time to miss nobody because your life is so full. You don't have no time to miss nobody because, baby, I don't miss you because my life is so full, baby. See, you got to do it like that. You'll remember it. I remember that. When I least expect it, that's the way it works. I'm acting crazy about a relationship, let's say, and all of a sudden that voice will come back, hey! You got to put some voices for God in storage for when you need them.
I love that.
Before you can make any sense, before you can make any sense out of what this boy is saying, one more thought is necessary. One more thought. If you want to make any sense out of what you heard in this class so far, do you want to make any sense out of it? Okay, one more thought is necessary. At the most superficial levels, you do recognize purpose at the most superficial levels, don't you? Let me give you an example. Purpose cannot be understood at these levels. You cannot understand purpose if you live at a superficial level. If you live at a superficial level, you don't understand what real purpose is. So if you're a superficial person, you don't have a real purpose. So let me give you an example. For example, you do understand that the telephone is for the purpose of talking to somebody who's not physically in your immediate vicinity. I love that the Course says that rather than just saying, you understand the telephone is for the purpose of talking to somebody that's not there. Notice it didn't say that. It said it in a real cool way. I'll say it again. You do not understand the telephone is for the purpose of talking to someone who is not physically in your immediate vicinity. See how the Course does it. For example, he says, I love this, he says, you do understand that what you don't understand is what you want to reach them for. I can call you on the phone, but the real purpose is what do I want to talk to you for? So it's what you want to talk to me for that makes your contact with me meaningful to me or not. So purpose is what you want to contact the person for. Purpose is what you want to be on that job for. Purpose is what you want to be on that relationship for. What are you doing this for? What are you doing this for? This is what makes it meaningful to you. If I know what I'm doing this for, it means something to me. If you don't know why you're going to work every day, your job don't mean anything to you. You need to at least get clear that you're going there for the money. At least it'll mean more. I hate it, but I need this money to pay these bills. And just stay clear on that. It'll mean more to you.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you go, I hate this job, and I'm not really thinking remembering why I'm there, then it really is purposeless to me. And I'm really frustrated. So at the very least, say you're working for money, even if it don't sound spiritual. Or spiritual people like to pretend they don't want money. These lies that we perpetrate. Visualizing to win the lottery just the other day. You trying to use the secret to get some money. Then you feel guilty about it. I know some of you trying to use the secret so I can wake up to God, but really I just want to get laid. So nobody can see my treasure map. Except my very closest friends. Only my very closest friend can see my treasure map. Because you don't want nobody to look at your treasure map that'll make you feel guilty about it. You don't want us to discuss your desire with someone that would make you feel guilty about it. Don't you know that? You don't never share your desires with somebody that wouldn't be happy for you to have it. When you don't really want it, you go talk to the person that's going to tell you that you're crazy. Or that what you want is crazy. Or that it's sinful. Or that it's bad. That is your clue that you yourself was afraid of your own goal. And you were looking for a reason to stop because you was chicken. That's a good chicken imitation, isn't it? I was a little boy. It was the most true. I'm just going to tell you, it's a true story. I never told a class this in 30 years. But I'm going to tell you all, because Because I feel safe with y'all. I'm just going to get you now.
Okay.
All right, you think you're ready? Here's your open mind test. I guess I was about 9, 10 years old. And for Easter, I got a chicken. Now, when I was a kid, they used to give you little chickens. For Easter. Yeah, they're little chicks.
Yeah.
They'd be all